Why, hello there, my name's Depth Charge 2030, and today, well, I'm talking about Future's End, issue number 4. Take a look at that cover. It's Frankenstein with his arm chopped off with Amethyst at the forefront and this big explosive array of yellow in the background, which is like stitches and stuff, kind of reflecting, well, you know, Frankenstein. He has stitches. So jumping right in, talking about it, well, it starts off with Frankenstein popping in over at Shade, being like, you guys, polar bears, Yeah, so Father Time, the little pipsqueak that she is, just like, good to see you again, but you know what? You just did what I wanted, you know, sending that there. I knew you'd come back over here so we could talk. Then he's about to be like, you, Father Time, but then Amethyst pops up, he's like, no, and cuts his hand off, because Amethyst is now the Agent of Shade, because before it was like Frankenstein, Agent of Shade, he had his own ongoing, which I heard some good things about. I've never looked into it. I've had some opportunities, but I never took them, because I'm a dunce. So we go on, and then they talk about, hey, you know, Stormwatch. You don't know about them, we do, though. Shade has, like, run into them a couple times in the past, and they're dead. Damn. And then they just... Frankenstein is just like, well, I don't want any part of this, but then it turns out he's like, hey, you know, Mermaid? Yeah, she's dead. And he's like, crap. And so they decide to band together and say, we're going to go investigate what happened. And to do that, we're going to take a shortcut through the Phantom Zone. You know that plot device thing from Superman? Yeah, that place. Then we cut over to Tim Drake. He's like jogging with a female friend of his, and he's like, hey, you know, yeah, chit-chat, you know, Gotham, chit-chat. And then they just run into, like, this view screen hologram thing of, like, Batman Beyond running around. And he's like, oh, not another one. And then he just walks away. He's like, nothing, I'm going home. And then, well, Lois Lane's there, and she's like, yep, that's definitely Tim Drake, but now I want to know why he isn't Red Robin anymore, and why he's, like, running around, and his knee's all banged up. And then we cut over to Plastique, and, well, the Key. These two just popped out of nowhere. I'm trying to figure that out, too. And so, Plastique, she's, like, crazy and overzealous, and then the Key's just like, I am the Key. And then they talk to this one guy, they're like, yeah, we need, like, we have a job, we want to go and bust into Terrifitech. And yeah, that's where their story ends, and then we cut over to what Grifter's going and doing, and he's, like, doing what he does best, going to AA meetings and killing, well, Damonites, Durlans, those people. So I think they're actually Durlans, because, well, he mentions Durlans. So then he's outside, he's like, okay, I'm go home. And then King Faraday pops up and just goes like, okay, you know, I'm gonna shoot you in the back. Just remember, I want you to join me. So here comes the cops. They're gonna go take you away now, but remember, sign up with me. Nothing bad will happen. And that's the end of issue 4. What I think about it, it's okay. It's more setup. That's what it's all been. Setup. Nothing really, like, I find, like, the stuff with the Key and Plastique kind of interesting, because they're setting up, like, this whole heist thing that's going to go with Terrifitech, so it's going to be, like, Mr. Terrific, Batman Beyond, all that, so I'm interested in that. Grifter is, like, doing his own thing, but, you know, it's Grifter. And then we've got Frankenstein and Amethyst, but if you remember back in the Zero issue, Frankenstein was, like, evil, and Amethyst was, like, got killed by, like, evil Robo Green Lantern. So, I'm interested to see how that all pans out, but, yeah, if I had to say, I give this, like, a 3.5 out of 10. Like, there isn't enough to be, like, satisfaction or anything, but there is enough to keep you interested. The art was cool, it was good at parts, but at parts, like, in the Grifter area, it was kind of like, it's kind of not that good, but it got better at the, like, final panels. So my name's Depth Charge 2030, not Death Charge, Depth Charge. I lisp. So take care.